Hello friends, welcome to PK Technical World. Friends, today my topic is about university wits. Friends, today in this video I will mention members of university wits in their works. So let's start the video. First of all, I'm going to discuss the definition of university wits. So, definition: university wits were a group of young dramatists who wrote and performed in London toward the end of 16th century. The term university wits was not used in their lifetime, but was coined by George Sainsbury, the literary historian, the English writer, the scholar and critic, journalist and author. This all about the George Sainsbury. George Sainsbury was literary historian, English writer, scholar and critic, journalist and writer of 19th century. Okay, Sainsbury argues that the rising sap mean rising star of dramatic creativity in the 1518s showed itself in two separate brain sketch of the national tree. The university wits are a phrase used to name a group of late 16th century English playwrights and pamphleteers who were educated at the universities of Oxford and Cambridge. It was the earliest stage of the development of drama as a popular means of entertainment in public theatres and playhouses. They are called university wits because they were the witty students of Cambridge and Oxford universities. They were all more or less acquainted with each other, and most of them led irregular and uncertain life. So, friend, this was the definition of university wits. Now we are going to discuss the member of university wits. So friends, there were seven members in university wits, and according to some writers there were six members in this group. So in this video we will discuss about the seven members of the university wits. First was John Lely, second was Thomas Cadds, third was George Pelly, fourth was Robert Greene, and fifth one was Christopher Marlowe, sixth one was Thomas Nash, and second one was Thomas Lodge. They were the member of this group. Their plays had some common characteristics. Friends, there was some common characteristics of the dramas, their plays, which I mentioned in this video. Characteristics: university wits had a fondness of introducing her heroic themes in their dramas. Friends, this group was fondness of introducing heroic themes of their drama. They always wrote heroic plays. Okay, they often took it from lives of great figures. They always wrote about the great peoples, the great figures, the famous peoples, the legends. Okay, they have heroic treatment to the heroic themes. Their dramas usually had variety, splendid description, and violent incidents. Their chief aim was to achieve strong and sounding lines. The best example was Marlowe, who is famous for his use of blank verse. The theme was in their drama was were usually tragic in nature. There was lack of real humor in their drama. Friends, they all wrote about tragedies. Okay? Tragic events. They mentioned tragic events. They never wrote about They never mention humor or comedy in the dramas. Okay, the only exception was Lily, has the women and the moon as the first example of romantic comedy. So friends, there is only one member who wrote about romantic comedy um, and some humor. He mentioned humor in their dramas like The Woman and the Moon. It was the first example of romantic comedy. So, friends, if you want to write the characteristics of these in bullet form, so it's mentioned below. Uh, a Lesbian group historian events attended Oxford and Cambridge University, pioneer of English drama, rival of Shakespeare, educated Renaissance writer. Friends, they were from Elizabethan group. They wrote all about the historian, the legends, attending Oxford universities. Friends, they all were the student of Oxford and Cambridge University, pioneer of English drama. They were the pioneers of English drama, rival of Shakespeare. They were they were in the position of Shakespeare. They were the rival of Shakespeare, educated Renaissance writer. They were the educated writers of Renaissance period. Okay, so now, first of all, I'm going to discuss the main character of the main member of University Wits. So the first and the main member of University Wits was Christopher Marlowe. Christopher Marlowe was an English playwright, poet, and translator of the Elizabethan era. Christopher Marlowe born in Canterbury, United Kingdom. He died on May 30, 1593, Deptford, United Kingdom. He took his education from University of Cambridge and from the King's School, Canterbury Corpus Christi College, Cambridge. His literary movement was English Renaissance theatre. The famous the foremost Elizabethan tragedian of his day. He is famous for his blank verse. His plays are known for the use of blank verse and their overarching protagonists. Okay, friends, this was the short introduction of Christopher Marlowe. So, friends, now I am going to mention the important plays of Christopher Marlowe. The first play of Christopher Marlowe was Timberline the Great, first play in 1595. He wrote his first play in 1590. Okay, The Jew of Malta, first successful blank comedy or tragic comedy. The Massacre of Paris, the tragically history of the life of death of the Dr. Faustus, hero and legend. Hero and Lender. So, friends, now I'm going to discuss the works of John Lely. John Lely was an English writer, poet, dramatist, playwright, and politician best known for his book Epos, The Anatomy of Wit, and Epos. In his England, Lely mannered literary style orient, originating in his first book is known as Aphorism. Lely born in 1553, Canterbury, United Kingdom. He died on November 1606, London, United Kingdom. He took his education from Magdalen College, University of Cambridge, and Oxford, and University of Oxford, having adopted prose and medium for his expression. His style was prosaic, okay? His comedies, mythological plays, and allegorical play are extremely witty and character. Some important works of Lely is given below. Impossible 1584, Endymion, Endymion, the man of on the moon, Seppo, and Fo, Galatea, Medas, the man on the moon, Laws, Metamorphosis, Mother Bombay. Now George Pelly. George Pelly was an English translator, poet, and dramatist who is most noted for his supposed but not universally accepted collaboration with William Shakespeare on the play Titus Andronius, a successful playwright and playwriter. A successful player and playwright. Okay, so left behind a pastoral, a romantic tragedy, a chronicle history, a mystery play, and romantic literary satire. He is noted for his poetic style and decorative phrases. He made no original contribution to drama like Lear and Marlowe. He born on July 24, 1556, London, United Kingdom. He died on November 9, 1596. He took his education from Pembroke College, Oxford, Christ Hospital. Okay, so now important works of George Pelly. Some important works are given below. The famous Chronicle of King Edward I, the arrangement of pairs, the old views tells, the law of King David and Bathsheba, the battle of Alcazar, the device of the Pignet, the life and death of Jack Straw. So these was the important and famous work of George Bell. Now Robert Greene. Robert Greene is an American author and speaker best known for his books of strategy, power, and seduction. First professional English writer. Robert Greene was first professional English writer. Okay, born on May 14, 1959, Los Angeles, California, United States. He took his education from Cambridge University, Oxford University. Writers of any genres, including autobiography, play, and romance. Famous articles. He wrote some articles in dramas which was mentioned below. International bestseller books: The 48 Laws of Power, The Art of Seduction, The 33 Strategies of War, The 50th Law of Mastery. Famous dramas of Robert Greene: Farrier Bacon and Farrier Burn Gay. The History of Orlando Ferris, A Looking Glass for London and England. The Scottish History of James IV. The Comical History of Ephonos's King. Now Thomas Lodge. Thomas Lodge was an English physician and author during the Elizabethan and Jacobean periods. He born on 1558 London, United Kingdom. He died on 1625 London, United Kingdom. Education Trinity College, Merchant Taylor School, a lesbian poet, dramatist, satirist, pamphleteer, and treatise and prose writer. So now famous work of Thomas Lodge, The Wands of Civil War, A Looking Glass for London and England, Rosalind, Ephesus Shadow, The Life of and Death of William Longbeard, the life and death of William Longbeard, The Treatise of the Plague, The Defense of Poetry, Music, and Stage Plays. So this was the important and famous work of Thomas Lodge. Now Thomas Nash. Thomas Nash is considered the greatest of the English lesbian pamphleteer. He was also a playwright, poet, and satirist. He was the son of a person William Nash and Margaret. He born on November 1567 and Louis, United Kingdom. Died on 1601. Education St. John's College, Cambridge University. Now some important works of Thomas Nash. Some last well. The Terrors of the Night, The Unfortunate Traveler, Christian or Jerusalem, Dido, Queen of Carthage, The Isles of Dogs. So it was the famous work of Thomas Nash. Now Thomas Cade. Thomas Cade was an English playwright, the author of the Spanish, the tragedy, and one of the most important figure in the development of Elizabethan drama. He born on November 6, 1558, London, United Kingdom. He died on 15 August 1594, London, United Kingdom. He took his education from Merchant Taylor School and Northwood. His famous work is The Spanish Tragedy. Thomas Cade is also sometime included in the group, though he is not believed to have studied at universities. दोस्तों जैसा कि पहले ही मैंने बता दिया है कि बाज़ राइटर के मुताबिक इस ग्रुप में तकरीबन 6 बंदे हैं, लेकिन बाज़ लोग कहते हैं कि इसमें 7 हैं. तो दोस्तों यहाँ पर मैंने सातों को मेंशन किया है, जैसा कि थॉमस कैड को भी, जो कि लास्ट वन है. दोस्तों बाज़ राइटर कहते हैं कि थॉमस कैड इस ग्रुप का हिस्सा नहीं है, लेकिन बाज़ कहते हैं कि ये इस ग्रुप का हिस्सा है. ठीक है दोस्तों, तो ये थी आज की वीडियो. उम्मीद है आप लोगों को अच्छी लगी होगी. अगर दोस्तों आप लोगों ने कुछ सीखा है और आप लोगों को ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी है तो बराए मेहरबानी इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर करना ना भूलें. थैंक यू वेरी मच.